welcome back and good morning. EPiCJERNi. We're on Shamrock Valley. Seasons. This is episode 3. And it's early autumn, which is weird. Because last time, episode 2 was mid-spring, and I was planting canola and getting ready to plant sunflower and buying this Massey Ferguson for the yard. Well, what happened, you ask? I don't know. The holidays happened. You know, that type of thing. It's just busy, you know? Still playing the game, but not putting in the time to make videos. But here we are. And guess what? It's harvest season. If you just saw that, this is our canola that I was planting in the last episode, and it is now 100% grown, ready to harvest. However, right now, the crop moisture is 23%. Okay, fertilized 100. This is the ground moisture. That only affects like tire slippage and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if that really even works in seasons for console, but either way. Crop moisture is 23%. It's too high to harvest right now, but it is early morning. It's 6:30 a.m. If you look up at our leaf, you'll see early autumn at the top of the screen. You'll see the temperature to the left. You have air temperature, ground temperature. To the left of that, you'll see like a plant with some water droplets. That is a symbol telling us that it's in general the crops will be too wet to harvest right now. So as the sun comes up, the temperatures rise, this stuff will dry out and we'll be able to start harvesting it. Oh wow, did not mean to do that. But for now, the pigs need straw and water, so I'm going to head over to my little lay down yard. Get a bale of straw, get that put in with the pigs. Yeah, so a lot happened. A lot happened in between episodes. I have a new tractor, a bigger tractor. I had to buy a bigger tractor so that I could run the mowers, both mowers at the same time while I was doing some grass during the summer. I took all that grass and it's in the silage bunker over at my farm, over at Scatterbrook, so that's all fermented. It is 100% fermented now, but I'm not selling it yet because the best time to sell silage is the second day of winter, so I'm holding on to that for the second day of winter. I'm going to sell that then so I can make the most money off of it. I think I got 230-something thousand liters, so that was awesome. Here's the tractor, actually. Let's go check it out. So, this is the tractor. We got a Kloss Axion 840. 250 horsepower? Yeah, so it can definitely handle the front mower and the rear mower really easily. I was using the Fendt Favorite, the 515, and it just wasn't cutting it. It couldn't haul. It couldn't run the mowers going uphill and stuff, so broke down, bought the Axion, and yeah, so that happened. Let's see, what else happened? Oh, I got chickens. So, yep, got chickens. I have 51. What are they called again? Leghorns? Let me look. Oh, yeah, white leghorn. So I got 51 white leghorn chickens. So that breed of chickens only does eggs. So I'm not selling the meat. I'm not reproducing. I don't have roosters to reproduce. Nothing like that. Which with seasons you have to have all that. You have to have roosters to reproduce, to fertilize the eggs. The pigs are doing fantastic. They are piling up the manure at an insane rate, which is awesome. I actually have some stashed away in here too. That's awesome. So I want to use manure next year to fertilize my fields for the most part. So that is going well. Yeah, pretty much everything's been going well. My fields did really good. I didn't have any germination failed or anything. So everything that I planted seemed to work pretty well. There's straw already in it. Why would I go get another bale? I only got this bale for no reason. And yeah, so I'm cheating right now. This tractor does not actually have a rear PTO. But for whatever reason, the mod and this bale shredder they don't know that for whatever reason. The game thinks this tractor has a PTO. This loader has a PTO. So I'm cheating. Whatever, judge me. So I talked about all the silage that I had. So here's all the silage, over 200,000 liters of silage in there. I leased this leave here loader to help handle some of that. My chickens, I have plenty of eggs, 150, so 381, so 381 eggs right there. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I did buy a Mahindra. Got that. Got the trailer. Been hauling around pig food and stuff like that with that guy. Pretty cool. Don't think I have much new in here. But yeah, canola's ready to go. My wheat is going to be ready to go too. Actually, haven't looked at it, but I'm pretty positive it is. So I'm going to run over here real quick. Check out the wheat. Let's check this out. That's my rock range, by the way. Yeah, ready to harvest. Nice. 100%, 23% moisture. Crop moisture, so yeah, it's still a little wet, but that's okay. That is okay. I gotta get a harvester. So, off to the store. Gotta get that sorted out. And let's go in. I really like this shop. Love the glass doors. It just looks nice. I like the tractor inside too, so I was like, why am I not going in the shop here? Why haven't I've been doing this? Anyway, we need a harvester. Haven't really decided what I want to do here. The Class Dominators, I'm leasing a harvester, by the way. I'm definitely not buying. I'm going to lease for now. I know I have plenty of money to buy, but reality is I need money over the winter to do some forestry, and hopefully I can use that money that I make over the winter to buy a harvester for next year. But the Class Dominator is, $7,000 to lease. 221 horsepower with a 7,800 liter capacity, so that's a really legit option. The 1660 axle flow, this case, I mean, this is one of my favorites. 190 horsepower, so a little bit less on the horsepower. It can hold 6,340 liters, so a little bit smaller of a tank. It is more money, so that's a negative. And then the TC590, it's a New Holland, less capacity as well. It has more horsepower, a little bit more money, so it definitely has more power and everything. Again, it's a classic. I'm just torn. I really like all three of these. I think for this year, there's even this one though too, the John Deere. This is a new mod, the W330. Now, There's a little bit of a typo here. It says it can hold 14,200 liters. That's not correct. It's 4,200 liters. 185 horsepower. You don't really have a whole lot of options. It's cheap though. Man, it's new. I haven't used it before. 5,200 bucks at least. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we got the John Deere W330. It's definitely a first for me. So let's see about headers. I'm gonna try to use the Cressoni. Yeah, I definitely want to use the Cressoni if I can. Let's see what headers are supposed to go with it. This is the one that's supposed to go with it. 4.2 meters wide, which is really small. We're not doing that. So we have the option of 6, 6.6, and 7.2. We're going to go with the 6. We're going to go with the 6. Go ahead and put some John Deere colors on it. Yeah, we'll do all green. We'll go with the standard setup here. And lease that for $2,000. So that is going to be our harvester. That's what we're going to use. Like I said, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'm going to speed up my time here to 5 times for now. Hopefully this thing will actually go with this header. I don't actually know that this is going to work. Okay, alright, so some light on the subject here. It's about unfolding it. I guess it should be okay. And this header's not crazy wide or anything, so of course this harvester has a it doesn't have a wide wheelbase. It doesn't allow you to do dual tires on the front, so you can't use like a massive header on it. But this doesn't look half bad. I think we should be able to rock and roll with this with no issues. If not, we have like 7 or 8 grand in it, at least, so that's not that big of a deal. Cut all these lights off. Yeah, this is a pretty nice mod. It's got some detail on the inside. It's not the best in the world, but it's cool. Nice little tiny harvester. And so another thing is, you know, with this is, like, you know, it's my first season. It's the first season, the first year, and I don't really have a lot of money to purchase one outright. I can, but as I said, I'm trying to save some of the money that I have for, you know, to get me through the winter. I want to make sure I have plenty of money to get me through the winter, and really, I guess the point is I want to make sure I have money to make money during the winter. That's the kicker, because I'm going to need to spend a little bit of money to make money during the winter. So yeah, I'm keeping my little $300,000. And also, I don't think I'm going to be able to sell crop right away. So that's another thing. With seasons, you know, I can get all this crop off these fields, and it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be able to sell it that instant, because I need to look at what time of the year gives, you know, the best price for the crops that I have. So that is another factor. I may have to hold on to my crops for a while before selling them, and I'll need money to get me through that time as well. So we have our harvester now, so now we know what we're going to be using. This thing is awesome. Look, it fits. It fits in our little farm. It fits. This might be, I don't know, I might actually buy this thing next year. We'll see. But yeah, it's time to get these crops harvested. But I'm going to save that for episode 4. I'm going to save that for episode 4. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Appreciate you tuning in. Really do. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Screenshot. like I said, I appreciate you tuning in to episode 3. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you want to keep watching our Shamrock Valley series with seasons or any other content that we put out or that I put out, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, y'all be good. Catch you in episode 4.